And we are live. So there's been a little bit of team news that's been getting tweeted around Twitter, and it was wrong. The actual team news is in, but it wasn't far wrong. So the team is David Hay, net, no shocks there. Valencia, who is wearing the captain's armband. Bailey Jones and Ashley Young at left back. Now that, I don't like him at left back at all. I think he's better at right back, or certainly better on the right-hand side. Left or right back, but we have got an issue at left back at the moment. We need someone to step up. Can Ashley Young be that guy? Let me know in the comments. Matic, Fellaini and Mata, that could be a midfield three. I think it's more likely to be a midfield two of Fellaini and Matic, with Mata, Mkhitaryan, Rashford and Lukaku rounding out the starting 11. Oh, here's Adam now. He's turned up. He has turned up. What does this mean for Ander Herrera, who again has not been selected? He is on the bench today, but so is Michael Carrick, Lingard, Marshall, Smalling, Darmian, and Romero.
Matic and Fellaini is a bit disgusting, isn't it?
Can you give them your opinion while I throw it out?
Yeah, Matic and Fellaini is a bit one-dimensional, a bit flat, a bit slow, a bit... I don't think it's great, to be honest. I only expected Matic and Fellaini to play if we played a midfield three, because I don't know how they work in a midfield two. How are you going to get forward? Like... I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like.
Are we going to see Matic the creator out of these? Fellaini is not a great number 6. Fellaini's better going forward. He does useful stuff back there. So is this a midfield? Is this a midfield three? Is Mata or
even as part of a free? Because you can't rely on him to create much. Or you can't rely on him to provide the likes of Mickey.
Have been playing instead.
His obvious answer is yes.
Why is he not?
There's been talk about that Celta Vigo thing, but I don't think there's.
Hang on, he played in the final after that. He played in the
That's
final.
what I was about to say.
No
like,
one holds a grudge that
that's
much.
really
Plays you in
strange.
the final and then's like, actually, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah, so I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But last season he didn't play until the Manchester City game, I think it was, or after the Manchester City game. So is he just one of those players that when we make new signings and you have to start Matic and then you have to start Pogba, that's just going to get overlooked? But even then, once Pogba's out, he's got to start. By the way, look at them sweat beads on my head.
It's roasted.
That's how you know I ran. No, I ran. Dedication to the cause.
But it's hot as well. It is hot.
It is hot, and I had to park like 3 miles away from where I usually do. I think people are at church today, all the City fans. That's usually their excuse, right?
Traffic on, well, I don't know, because they all live on the same street as the stadium, don't they?
Can I repeat the team, Adam? Yeah, it's De Gea, Valencia, Bailly, Jones, Young. Oh, Young. Look at
left, though.
I'm sweating again.
On the left, though. Oh, he took a bit of a shot.
Oh, Arsenal have just scored, which is shit for my bet. No Herrera. So we've got Bailly Jones, who's back. Valencia are Young as the fullbacks. Matic, Fellaini, Mata, Rashford. Is it Mata, Rashford, Mkhitaryan and Romelu Lukaku? Is that Mkhitaryan in the middle, or is that just the way it looks on the team sheet?
Well, I think Mata was ahead of him actually in the way it was written. So you could see Fellaini and Mata as number 8. It's like you might see Mkhitaryan as a number 8 the way.
The goal didn't count, by the way.
You might see Mkhitaryan and Fellaini as a pair of number 8s. We saw that Tuesday night. It might be a bit more like that than a 4-2-3-1. I hope it's not Fellaini and Matic as 6s.
I suspect Rooney's starting. If so, how much are you going to cheer for him?
I'll get the Everton team in a sec.
Answer the question.
I'm not going to cheer Wayne Rooney. Play someone else.
Why? Not even before the game kicks off.
I'll give him a clap.
He's our record goal
It's a
scorer.
clap, not cheering.
You're going to go woo woo?
No.
Are you going to go Rooney, Rooney? Are you going to go Rooney, Rooney, Rooney?
We've got Morgan Schneiderlin returning.
And Michael Keane. The greatest Keane of all, apparently.
How about settle down? I'll get the Everton team up for you.
Will wants a word. He's not getting the team up. Manny Place is going to be 3-0. Lukaku will score a hat-trick. Is Lukaku going to score against his old club?
Absolutely.
How many?
Lukaku looks amazing this season so far for us.
We know you fancy him already, but what is he going to do?
He's going to score a goal. Here's the thing, right? This back three that they're playing Everton, normally a back three is all about the organiser and all about that geezer that's in the middle and all that kind of stuff. This Everton team at the moment doesn't look organised at all as a back three, which is really bizarre for a Ronald Koeman team.
He's got a good record against us, hasn't he?
He's got an excellent record here at Old Trafford as well. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of disorganisation. I think we've just got to drag them around a little bit and then we've got to be happy days.
We've also got a few others here, by the way. Ray's here. I think Zara's just over there. We're going to get their opinions very soon as well. Offside goal for Arsenal, says Evan. Lukaku is a boost. Come on, Lukaku, says Lou plays. Our producer Chris has been on the old... how many players they got there? Looks about 15 of them. Right, they got Sigurdsson, Ramirez, Rooney in the front three. Leighton, Baines, Schneiderlin, Garner, Gay, Mason, Hogg. That looks like a back 5-3-2.
No. Ramirez, these two come narrow anyway, Rooney and Sigurdsson. Rooney and Sigurdsson come narrow and both play central, so it's a real packed midfield, which you want someone who can play a ball like Herrera, not really like Fellaini. 5
defenders on the pitch.
Yes. Yeah, Holgate. I didn't think Holgate would have started. I thought they'd have played the other fella, Coco, whatever he's called.
Coco Pops.
Not that guy. But Sandro Ramirez, that's a bonus if he's playing up front, because he's shite.
How shite?
Proper shite.
So that's him scoring today.
No, probably, but I've watched all of his shots.
Remember what you said last night? Young's not going to meet any crosses.
Listen.
You might not want to touch my back. It's really sweaty.
It is really sweaty. I was wondering if you just laid down in a puddle or something. He's shite.
That's what I'm saying. I ran from Birmingham.
He's shite.
Rooney?
I think Rooney's going to score.
Not the same description.
Sandro Ramirez. Honestly, I've seen some awful strikers in my time, and he is.
Listen, let's get Ray in and Zara, yeah?
Let's get Ray and Zara.
Ray, let's go to Ray first. Pleasure to see you, Ray. Ray's back. How you been?
Sound? Yourself?
Yeah, I've been good. What are you making of Mourinho's start to his second season?
Quite impressive, really, again. But we expected that, I think. The only thing I have got a problem with, I still think we should have bought a left back or a left wing back of some description. It seems like today, again, we're going with square pegs in round holes again. Valencia is a right winger, but he plays him as right back. I think he's lacking in that. He's a crossing ability. They get up and down a pitch, okay, but the number of crosses he gets in is zilch.
You think that's why he's brought Ashley Young in?
He probably brought Ashley Young in for that reason, but Ashley Young, I think, is better on that side, on the right-hand side, but we've got no left back apparently at the club. By the looks of things, anyway, we've got no attacking wing back at the club. So obviously we're light in that department. Pogba's a big miss. I've not really seen the team as such. I believe it's Fellaini.
Fellaini and Matic. I feel that's too slow.
I think it's very static, to be honest with you. Of the two, the guy allowed to get forward off the two is probably Matic, but not at a great lick of speed. It's very, very static, I think. He's going to put a lot of work on Mkhitaryan and Matic playing.
Where's Herrera?
Where is Herrera? There's been a lot of scuttlebutt in the press about Herrera falling out, or Mourinho falling out with Herrera due to some guy he invited down for a training session. I think that's probably down to Mourinho's paranoia from his last 4 or 5 months at Chelsea, maybe. That he don't trust anybody, not even himself sometimes. But I'm disappointed that Herrera's not in there, but we don't know what's going on in the background. We don't see training. We don't see putting in training. If you don't put it in training, you don't get picked. The only thing that he will keep telling you about Fellaini is, if he asks me to do a job, he does it. Limited, to be fair, but it's his choice.
Sorry, Ray, I need to interrupt you here. Go on. We got the team earlier. I picked this team exactly last night. Everton's team's wrong. Sorry, Everton team's wrong.
Ronald Koeman's got his team wrong,
No, we got the team news off one of the apps that we use.
One of the apps that you use. Yeah. Don't bring us into your shit apps.
We use. Now, Everton have just tweeted out a different team.
You use.
And this different team is the one I thought. Kuko Martin is playing at right back.
Kuko.
Tom Davies playing in midfield. And it's Rooney up front. This is what I did on my channel. I did an analysis video yesterday, and this is the exact 11 that I said Everton was going to play. And I said he was going to get rid of that Sandro because he's gash. And I thought, if Everton are to have any sort of opportunity in this game, they need someone who can finish. And to be fair to him, Wayne Rooney's still got a finish in him, and they're going to have to take their chances. That Sandro Ramirez needs far too many opportunities.
Where Wayne Rooney's starting.
Oh, sorry, let's just go through the team again for you. So the Everton team is Pickford, Baines, Keane, Williams, Jagielka, and Martina, Schneiderlin, Guy, and Davies, Sigurdsson in the 10, and Rooney up front.
I think Wayne Rooney, if our defence has a bad time with Wayne Rooney, I'd be worried.
So would I. If that was my only option, I would be worried. We tried him at number 9 the last 2-3 seasons. We tried him up front in his own. We tried him in a 10. We tried him all over the park, basically. And the bottom
we tried
line,
him once a 10, did we?
Yeah, I think once maybe, and that was it. That was all you needed. But at the end of the day, Wayne Rooney, I think he's been a great pro. He's been a great servant to us, but he's got to be past it now. I think he's past it as regards top-level football.
You're going to give him a good reception today?
I never ever give him a good reception any time he was here. Never.
Ray, Man City are looking good. 6-0 yesterday. They've scored like 15 goals this week without conceding. Do you think it's a tussle between United and City for the title? Chelsea coming into it. What are you feeling about the title race?
I'm hoping that we're going to do something today to say to City, well, okay, anything you can do, we can do. Whether we can be as expansive as City, I don't think we've got the personnel. They seem to have forwards coming out of their ears. You've got two great attacking fullbacks, which we haven't, but they're still weak at the back. He still tries to play that three at the back, which I think a decent team can rip apart. John Stones, Otamendi and whoever's in there, they're not the best, but the two fullbacks, he's got three fullbacks actually, and he's got a choice. They're just flying machines, and that's where we're light. Plus to get a ball in, we've got a flying machine who gets to the byline in Valencia and turns back. Yeah. I mean, when did he last cross a ball with a result? The first ball I've seen into the box this season was Ashley Young on Tuesday night.
And I think that's why it's so important in the side as well. We're going to go to Zara for her opinion. Ray, before you go, we're going to get a fan cam from you. What's your score prediction?
I'm going for 2-0. I'm hoping 2-0. I think that should be more than capable of us, even more hopefully. It depends who Lukaku decides to say, yeah, this is what you're missing. This is what you're missing, but he needs a service.
Cheers, man, Ray. Nice one. Hi, Zara. How you doing? Hello. You're good? I'm a bit sweaty at the moment. Had to run down. How you feeling today?
Feeling good. I mean, woke up this morning feeling fine. I've got United on my mind.
You're not going to start singing, are you?
No, I'm not going to start singing.
Please
only
don't.
Only if we win. If we win, then I will be singing.
You think we're going to win?
You know what? I was speaking to some fans because I do like a fan focus for United, so make sure you
hey,
on Twitter for that. Got a
cheeky plug. Where's it at Man United?
Yeah, it's going to be on Twitter and Facebook soon. Fingers crossed. It's a little bit delayed today. But
it'll be up by the time you're watching this, so check it out.
Probably. But yeah, take a look at that. I was speaking to some fans, and kind of like the common score they're all saying was 3-1. And I kind of like that score because you know what? I have a feeling Rooney will win. Whoa. Score a goal, sorry that. But we will win.
We haven't conceded at home though yet this year.
No, but the thing is, if there's one person to do it, it's Rooney, man. Because I think we all want to see if he's going to celebrate or not.
Will he?
You know what? It's hard to say.
Do you care?
Not really. But the thing is that I think that, you know, we need to kind of applaud him and stuff. He's done a lot for our club, so I think all the fans need to have respect for him there. But at the same time, we need to go for the win.
Van Persie scored against us, didn't celebrate. Yeah. We've had Ronaldo score against Sporting Lisbon playing for us, didn't celebrate. Played against us, didn't celebrate. If Rooney was to celebrate, would you be gutted?
I think it would be because I know. I think I would be like a little bit gutted though because I know he's done a lot for us and stuff, and I know, you know, it's his opinion whether he wants to celebrate or not. But I kind of wish he doesn't because he was at our club for 13 years.
Yeah.
13 years. I like to start that. 13 years, and the thing is that I just think we need to give him a lot of respect. And if we're going to give him that respect today in the stadium, then by all means he should give us that little bit of respect as well if he does score.
And I'm sure he wants to keep the door open for a job at Man United sometime in the future. Ambassador, club record goal scorer. He'll be back, so I don't think he can celebrate. United start to the season. City won 6-0 yesterday. You still feeling confident United can win the league?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not. I think I'm not confident. But the thing is, City, fair play to them. You know, they're going out there all together. I think with us, yeah, we've got these new signs. We've got Lukaku, which is great. We've got Matic, which is fantastic. But at the same time, we need to get that team chemistry there. And you know what? If we win the league, that's amazing. But at the same time, I don't think we should be disappointed with even second place even. Because I like that the rivalry is coming back into the Premier League, and we've not had that for ages. That rivalry just really gets us really into the Premier League. Bless you. Yeah, bless you, producer Chris, if you heard. Look, the camera's going all over the place. Go on, carry on. Yeah, so the thing is, I just think that kind of like we had transition seasons before. This, I'm not classing this as a transition season, but I'm classing it as the fact that we need to go for it. But if we don't get to first place, we can't be disappointed with that because we have really got a team together now. And Jose said that he didn't actually get all the signings that he wanted over the transfer market, so you never know the scope for that in January as well. Last question before we get into prediction. Jose's apparent teacher's pet was Ander Herrera. Paul Pogba's out. Ander Herrera doesn't start. Do you think the rumours of a bust-up between those two are true? Have they had a lover's tiff? If so, do you think Mourinho is putting his ego ahead of the team in not picking Herrera? I don't think that at all because I don't think I just don't think he'd do that, because the thing is, we're in an abundance of midfielders. We've got Herrera's a difficult choice. Fellaini did play well. I reckon that, that's probably a controversial thing to say, but he did. And the thing is, he's got to go for the win. And Herrera hasn't been playing much, so he doesn't know what the chemistry is like as such. He needs to go for a solid confidence. And Herrera isn't a solid confidence because he's not played much this season already. I think now that the injuries are kind of coming into play, which I didn't expect them to come this early, I think that we need to have a player around with the team, and he wants to win against Everton today, and I don't blame him for that. I mean, you've got Lukaku and you've got Rooney. The thing is, those two against each other anyway, you kind of need to get the win.
And now we got Fellaini, one of their other old boys. We got Morgan Schneiderlin, Michael Keane all playing today. Are any of them going to score? And what's score prediction?
I'm going 3-1 United. I do think Rooney...
You copying all the people you spoke to earlier then, yeah?
Well, if you don't want me to copy them, then... The thing is, I kind of agree with them, though, because although one person said a Lukaku hat-trick, that would be amazing, can I just say? But I don't think that'll happen. I reckon, maybe Lukaku, and then maybe... I reckon Rashford might. I'm really happy Rashford does. Yeah.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 definitely, and I think Rooney will score for Everton.
Come on. Thank you very much, Zara. And check it out on Twitter @Man United and on the Facebook page. Cheers. Steve. I know, very. Come here. Score prediction. What's score prediction?
3-1. I've been thinking 3-1.
You copying Zara as well then?
No, mate. I just think United are more than 2 goals better than these. I do see them scoring. I see Wayne Rooney scoring specifically. But I think United are going to be comfortably better than them.
Oh, man.
But that was in my head. I've been basing this on having Ander Herrera's energy in midfield. And if you can criticise Matic and Fellaini, it's that both of them don't really have that speed and that tempo in them. So it might be a bit slow, but I still think we're getting the 3 points. That's all that matters at the end of the day, innit? You can beat Watford 6-0. No one gives a toss if you come second in the league. Bald bastard.
Yeah, and you're going to come second in the league. Right, I'm going 3-0 Man United. Rooney's not scoring. Everton aren't scoring. Happy days. Thank you for watching. We're going to have fan cams up after the game with Stephen Alson, with Ray, with myself. Is Andy about today? I don't think he is. There'll be loads of people about anyway after the game. We'll be talking to all of them. So thank you for joining us. Thank you to Hotel Football for allowing us to shoot inside Hotel Football today as well. And for now, guys, we're going to head over to Facebook. So come over there if you want in a bit.